Welcome back to the 2026 Georgia State Championships. This is the final round. We will be crowning a champion here, presented by Dirty South Disc, powered by Prodigy. We are here at Boundary Waters playing a mixed layout. On the mic, you have me, myself, Conrad.
And Harper Thompson.
I want to thank Infinite Disc for supporting this coverage. And Harper, what do we have to look forward to on the back nine here?
Yeah, we've got 14 holes left in this tournament. As you can see, it is raining. And if you look at our leaderboard, I'd say those top 5 names are in it. Evan Walker, myself, Zach Arlinghouse, Colten Montgomery, Mason Ford, Zach, and Mason from the chase card making a push. Evan's still your front runner. Hole 14. This hole is incredibly difficult.
And even more difficult with wet conditions.
Absolutely. For myself, I was just going A5, laying up short of the OB ditch. Hit a tree, so not the result I was hoping for. But I'm in the fairway, and Evan gets a great kick to stay in the fairway. Mm-hmm. We're both going to have jump putts, just try to put it close. And yeah, with that rain, Ian just stepping up and delivering. Oh.
Wow. Oh.
That was a beautiful line. Ian.
I didn't realize that I didn't know that he hit the branch at all until right now.
Yeah, he's kind of gotten some tough breaks. Slid OB on 10, tough spot, OB on 12. He's just a little bit off.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, Colten doing the commentary for us. That is way offline.
Yes, for sure.
And now I've got about 120 feet.
All you gotta do is miss some trees. And,
That's the one thing you can't do.
I thought you were around that tree.
And that's not good.
No.
I'm going to have an outside the circle putt for bogey. And Evan's going to take a birdie there. Or, excuse me, par.
Par, yeah.
Colten down in the ditch, but he's not OB. He's inbounds. Oh, he's playing with danger.
He was.
Wow. Good shot, but very close to danger.
Yeah. Just one pine cone away from being OB.
Ian also stayed in bounds. Oh, that's a great putt.
Wow.
Kind of deserved after that branch.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a ball don't lie moment. So after going OB, this is my putt for bogey.
Oh, good putt.
And that's huge. You can't afford a double this late.
I'm going to tell you that if that was not that Prodigy basket, I don't know if that would have stayed.
They're good baskets. I don't know what to say. Colten sneaking it in there. He played a sneaky disc golf hole.
Yeah, he did.
That was something.
The fact that he got that far down off of, a bad drive, then was able to stay inbound on the second shot. Yeah, that was definitely a putt he wanted to sink in.
Evan extending his lead to 4.
I think he may need that disc.
Hole 15. This hole is very interesting because we all thought this was a par 4. And then you get up there, and if you're checking scores at this point, you see what the chase card is doing, and then you think, okay, this is a chance to score, easy par 4. And then you see on the scorecard, par 3. And basically that means I can't birdie here.
No.
I mean, it's 500 feet uphill through a tight gap.
Yeah.
You can maybe get a long look at it, but I believe this is about when I started checking scores, and then I saw this as a par 3, and it shouldn't, but it changes your mindset a little bit.
Yeah, because you want to score.
Yeah, absolutely. Evan in a tough spot.
Wow, that is tricky.
Very tricky. I think that's going to put him in circle 2, maybe.
I don't know if he's going to have a clean look from where he is, though. There's some trees over there. Anytime I try to do a roller on pond straw, wet or dry, it doesn't work out. So that right there was interesting to see him put that much cut on it and it still kind of go in its intended direction.
Yeah, I mean, with Evan being predominantly forehand, he's going to know his angles so well.
Yeah, true. Everyone making progress up. This is from your drive, so this technically is your birdie look.
Yeah. About 90 feet here.
Go, go, go.
And I thought I made that one.
Oh, my gosh, so close.
Come on, dude.
So close.
And, yeah, obviously, kind of a big reaction for me. Everything just feels so urgent at this point.
Yeah.
And, Evan with a good bid. It's a long day.
Yeah.
It's mentally fatiguing to play 3 holes in the morning. You know you still have 12 holes after this one. And every stroke just feels so important. So
Yeah.
when you miss by such a small amount on such a big opportunity to gain 2 on Evan,
Yeah.
it's frustrating. But, you take what you can get. Evan's going to take bogey here.
I'm going to sit there and tap in your par.
Hole 16, if you have the forehand, pretty stock.
Yeah, for sure.
255. The toughest part about this shot is the speed control.
Yep, coming in and not going too far down the hill. The basket is kind of on a slight. There's a downslope. It gets slightly more severe by the basket, and then you want to make sure that you're sticking around where the basket is to give yourself an opportunity to have easy birdie. Because again, this is not one that you want to. Ooh, that came out early. Yeah, I think the conditions are definitely affecting some of his throws.
For sure. And then, Conrad, have you taken off at this point in the round?
I am gone. I have left the lead card because the chase card is very much in contention at this point.
Yeah, both Zach Arlinghouse and Mason Ford making runs on, sitting close to the numbers that Evan and I are at.
Yes.
Colton going a little bit deep.
Oh. He was eyeing that birdie up. I thought he had it. That tree just got in the way.
And
Rip.
you can see the raindrop just falls on my hand at the worst time. I'm a very routine-based player, so that felt like I kind of rushed it, and it was just enough.
Just enough not to be off by any. Right into the basket. Colten with his par, still losing pace to the rest of the group, to the leaders of the pack.
Only 4 back, I'd say he's still in it.
Still in it, but you look at his scorecard, he hasn't had a birdie in a while.
For sure.
So
Yeah,
that's
momentum is
where-
not on his side.
Yeah.
Park job from Evan. Hole 17. I think this is just a great disc golf hole. Backhand if you have it. Kind of a pushing mid-range, flat to hyzer.
I feel like that distance is slightly off. It feels further than that to me.
I would agree. Yeah, it's a little bit downhill, and I'm throwing a mid-range pretty decently hard, so I'd say it's a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Maybe closer to 360.
Yeah.
Evan, this is also like a beautiful shot shape if you have it. But it's tough to commit going left
Yeah.
because you risk hitting early, whereas what he did was the safer miss, fly down the middle of the gap. But the penalty is he's going to be out in deep C2, maybe circle 3.
And there is a bridge with OB. It looks like Colten made it past the bridge. Oh, wow. That's where his shot ended up? Or that has to be like his
maybe he scrambled
we had to miss
there.
a shot.
Yeah.
We had to miss a shot.
You see me at this point.
You're looking at lines.
Every stroke matters, and I want to know immediately if he makes it or not. It's about 32 feet, slightly uphill. Oh, maybe just outside.
34 feet.
34 feet, and
Slightly uphill.
that feels good.
Yeah.
Colten, I believe this is also a birdie look for him. You gotta have these putts, especially in Colten's position. A few more strokes back.
Oh, just slightly off again.
Man, it's just like a ticking, time is getting close for Colten. And you really got to think about it that way.
Time is running out, basically. Like
Yeah.
he's slightly behind, but we have 9 more holes to play, but he has 5 strokes to make up, and if everyone is scoring, it's just not going to be possible.
Yeah, and it's not just 5 strokes on Evan. You've got, I'm 3 strokes ahead of Colten, and then the chase card is right there as well. So it's a lot. It may be too little, too late.
I've been really struggling with connection.
Yes, connecting can be so difficult, especially in your case, as it's with an audience and not just one person.
Exactly.
Have you tried telling them about Infinite's inventory?
All the time. 100,000 discs.
Right.
Biggest online retailer.
Well, what if you told them something about yourself, maybe a confession?
What do you mean?
Isn't it true that you faked the ace that you posted in that snow video recently?
I did, but what does that have to do with the whole connection? We got the confession.
what's
Lemonade,
going on?
lemonade.
Hey, stop!
Get him.
What are you doing? Hey! I love my jab.
All right, here we go. With a chase card check in here. Here's Mason.
Yeah, hole 18
Oh.
is a par 4. Anything that you can throw dead straight through a low ceiling and land in that small landing zone is ideal. You see Zach and Mason sitting at 21 and 20 under par, and Max Staten right there at 20. So it's tight.
Yeah.
Mason on the left side of the fairway. This basket kind of finishes out in the open.
Yeah.
So once you clear these trees, you're kind of home free.
Yeah, but you need 2 good shots to clear the trees.
Oh, and that's Zach's bread and butter.
Yeah. Like, did Zach just go putter? It would look like he just went.
He went buzz off the tee.
Buzz, okay.
Buzz, then putter,
Yeah.
which is all you need.
Yeah.
Mason, this would be huge.
Oh,
No way.
Shot, Mason.
That was perfect.
Shot, dude.
right into that same link. That's
Just enough.
If you hit that link, it's going in. So
Yeah.
I don't know if he can see that link from there, but that's the one he hit.
Okay, so it looks like those scores were maybe a little bit behind. And so now we've got these guys.
Okay, yeah.
They're pushing towards Evan's score, 26 and 25.
25, yeah.
So, as you can see, Evan at 27, I'm at 25. Mason and Zach are just as much in it as anyone. I'm going forehand low, and that was where I wanted it to be the whole time.
Yep.
Evan, identical line.
It is.
Hey, buddy. Right there.
And I'm just going to assume that both of y'all are going to do some forehand approach from there.
Probably. I mean,
basket.
Evan being almost entirely forehand, and then for me, forehand is my most comfortable shot, especially like on the approach.
Yeah. Colten gets it there in the fairway. I thought it got a little friendly help from the trees there. That right there is.
That's a great shot to commit to
is.
Destroyer through the gap. I mean, That would terrify me.
That's a destroyer?
Believe so. It looked like it. It flew
could
straight
be.
though.
Yeah,
I
I was going to say.
could be wrong, but anyways, driver committed to that gap.
Yeah.
And I'm very happy with that
For
approach.
sure. Under the basket. Take that, Evan. Let's see what Evan does.
Yeah. As a competitor, you expect Evan to just step up and park this.
Yeah.
I mean, just a smooth, dead straight forehand. He's got that all day. And then Ian rewarded for the aggressive drive.
Puts it even closer. Oh my gosh, I just have it surrounded. Give up.
Look at this sunshine. It's so nice. We're out of the rain. And this time, we have daylight savings on our side.
Yeah, we do. We do.
So we're not too worried about finishing before it gets dark. Unlike round one.
That's a crazy period to have a 27-hole event. There's one of them right before daylight savings and the one right after.
No kidding. That's going to be a star frame. Made that one look easy.
Another chase card check-in here on hole 19. That can't be right. This is not a par 3.
It is a par 4.
Okay.
700 feet. Most players are just going to be throwing a shot similar to Zach. Lay up short of this gap and then throw it into the gap. He's got about a 300-foot dead straight shot.
And
This is a good birdie to get.
Yeah. Because things can get squirrely here off of any shot. If you're throw a good drive but out of place, you can't approach the gap properly. And you see Zach did everything perfectly.
Sneaks it in there. You see him shaking his head. But it's in there.
That looked like the strong side from this side of the basket. So.
It was. Yeah, I'm going similar to Zach. Forehand, just kind of punch it out there.
Make
And
sure you line up with the gap.
yeah, that's pretty much right where I want to be. Weird tee pad going from soft grass onto the concrete, but not an issue for myself or Evan. Evan going more aggressive, more flip up.
Is he almost nearly cut off from the line? I don't know. I can't tell how far he went from there.
He's a little bit left, but I think he can kind of scramble his way there. Colton going the other side hyzer, and that's perfect.
Yep.
Ian shorts.
What happened?
I don't remember him taking a spill, but kind of looks like he did.
Or either he let everyone clean their hands on his pants. I don't know which of the two happened.
But yeah, we're all in position here.
Yeah,
The second shot is the more technical by far.
it is.
The basket finishes a little bit left, so you're throwing either a putter or a mid-range that punches through, and then you're happy if you're inside the circle putting for
Yeah.
birdie.
There's also another position for this hole. I think it's a par 5 when it's in that position. It's further back left. It's even more fun to play. This one is good as well.
A little bit short. Just came out a little soft out of the hand.
You go back out onto her.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I thought it was more over to the left than he is. This right here is fine. Oh,
I would consider that kind of an unforced error.
yeah.
Now he can clean it up and it not matter, but
It's
from
an
that drive, you want to be closer.
Yeah, unforced error with a beneficial kick because that's when the error cost you right there.
Yeah, and you know, to some extent, he's such a good circle 2 putter, you kind of expect him to knock that down.
Yeah, for sure.
Get a little bit of a straddle putt.
Oh,
It was just a little bit off.
yeah.
High right. And that one stings. When you're not going to have too many opportunities to gain a stroke on Evan.
Yeah.
Ian with a great birdie putt.
Colten with this for birdie.
And for Colton, every stroke is going to matter in terms of payout and, you know, just placement in general, even if he's likely not in contention
Yeah.
unless something crazy happens. But he's going to need every stroke to try to stay in the podium.
Yeah.
Speaking of Colten, what a guy.
Oh, what an idiot.
You give him a compliment and he calls himself an idiot. All right.
Hole 20, par 4, plays off to the right. I really like this hole. You throw a forehand into the landing zone. That's going to be good from Colten. And then you've got an uphill approach.
This hole has gotten easier and more difficult all in the same stroke because of the storm. We lost a few trees there on the right-hand side that made this gap a little bit smaller. But then you have that fallen tree there. Really shouldn't come into play for any player of this caliber because everyone's trying to go over it. But sometimes just visually having something like that in the fairway can distract you.
You're right here. I'm going on like a little bit more of a flip-up hyzer forehand with my FX4. Evan looked like he's doing a similar thing, maybe pushed it a little bit longer.
And all you're trying to do is get to a spot in the fairway where you can see the basket. This basket, you'll see why it plays a little bit difficult because of the slope that it's on.
Yeah, you'll get a better idea of it as we get closer, but very tough hole to park.
Yes.
Evan throwing turnover into this green. Oh, this looks great.
Oh.
Hits
Okay.
the hill and probably trickles down 10 feet.
Yeah.
Like I said, because if you throw it to the top of the hill, you could either easily clear and go long.
Yeah. Although the other side isn't as far down as this, it's still on a hump.
And there's probably only 5 feet of flat space to land it.
Yeah.
So, 8 times out of 10, you're going to have a 20-footer uphill. I'm trying to throw that on a flex that gets back to flat on the hill so I don't get that kind of random trickle down. So I'm really trying to focus on my angle control there.
As you sit here and look at the hill, you see other people's failed attempts at staying on the hill. Oh, okay, at least that stayed up top. And that's another fear of just putting at this basket, that if you hit metal and it doesn't stay, you are most definitely looking at a rollaway. Well, 90% chance looking at a rollaway.
Yeah.
That one stayed, which is very lucky.
Yeah, tough to miss high on a basket when it's, that high up, but,
Yeah.
Oh, bad idea.
Yes, yes. There's stairs over on the right.
And this was extremely difficult to just stay balanced. I'm borderline afraid that as soon as I putt the disc, I'm just going to slide back.
Yeah.
So I'm just focusing on anchoring my feet and then just going all upper body.
Yeah.
Yeah, couldn't even go up from there. And that brings me to within one.
You were talking about being within one. We're taking a look here at Zach, who is 27 under.
Yeah, Zach is also right there in it. Hole 21, kind of a tough lefty hole. It's like a weird bend to the right immediately, and he does it beautiful. Stand still, Athena.
Wow. Yeah, you see, he had to use the corner of the box in order to get his shot off properly.
And then Mason taking the more traditional play. That's
Yep.
beautiful. Oh, that's a beautiful circle's edge putt.
Nice birdie.
Zach. Gonna put it
Another
just
birdie.
over the cage.
Bring him down to 28 under. 321.
That's tied for the lead.
Yep.
Colten, oh,
Ooh, I think he may have overturned this. Is it going to have any fight back at all? No, it's continuing to drift to the right. He's going to end up OB on the road.
the thing with Colten's shot is he just made a couple combination of mistakes. Going mid-range, you got to go low. And so he threw it high and on turn, so just a shot that isn't really going to have a chance. I'm going putter, just slight turn, and that gets me to about 20 feet.
This is another play, similar. He went high, but he had enough stability that it kind of flattened out as it reached up ahead.
Yeah, that was textbook. I don't mind the forehand here.
I don't see the forehand, but obviously Evan does.
So he's going to have to kind of push that back wall of trees. Oh, he went super inside, which is very tough to do, and it gets to the ground a little quick. He's going to be circle's edge. But first, Colten ended up long right of the basket.
Yeah.
He's going to take his mark, roughly pin high.
Yep. Oh, I got to place him behind the tree. Y'all dirty for that. Never mind.
Oh, that was clean. Very good putt from Colten there.
Yep, good par save.
I said he was kind of out of it, but sneakily kind of staying in it.
Yeah, I think he's staying in, not necessarily of his own will, but, from things like that. Evan has not been ringing up as many birdies as we expect.
That's shocking to see two circle one misses in a row from Evan.
Yeah.
He's a great putter.
I mean, you see, he's 9 down through the round now, through 21 holes. This isn't even close to the pace that he had yesterday.
Yeah. And now we've got a three-way tie between Evan, myself, and Zach. And I think this is roughly the point where I checked scores, knowing that I gained a couple on Evan. And then I look, and I see Zach Arlinghouse at the top, and I'm like, oh,
Where did he
it's
come
not a
from?
two-horse race. So, I mean, as a competitor, you kind of have to think almost birdie out.
Yeah. And this, with the holes that are remaining, it's possible.
Absolutely. This one is maybe the easiest hole left. Stock, lefty, or forehand hyzer.
Wow.
Zach going stable buzz.
Gets slowed down by the water just perfectly to park the basket. Mason at 26 under, just 2 strokes back. He's going forehand here. And he's touching the pole.
I say that's pretty good.
Yeah. He's literally touching the pole.
That's crazy.
Like, they have the right speed to come in and, like, not bounce off the pole, just be touching it. That's great.
Hey, that's Zach's putter. Yeah, I mean, you saw how close those guys put it. That's exactly what you're looking to do here. I'm going FX2. This is a pretty stock distance. And
Oh.
right in a puddle.
Do you wear waterproof shoes?
No, I think I wish I was.
Well, if that's standing water, you could take relief if you want it, right?
Yeah,
But
but
it's
you
like the
kind of
nearest-
you want to take all the distance you can get.
because it's going to be the nearest point of relief, no closer to the basket.
At this point, my shoes are already soaking wet, so
True, true.
the extra 5 feet probably worth it. Evan just going slight flex, and he has so much commitment on that follow through.
He does.
Even when if you notice on his 200-foot shots, same follow through. There we go. There's a dead center putt from Evan.
And so during the practice round, This was out at Blue Ridge Championship, so it's definitely after this. When he was practicing and just no routine whatsoever, his friend was like, yeah, he makes all of his putts the same. I don't know why he does that.
Well,
You have to place the mini to make sure it doesn't float away.
exactly. But you can see, yeah, if I were to take relief, it'd be another 8 feet back, and that is
Yeah.
not worth it.
Yeah.
Got to use the offhand.
Hey, Bessie, hit me up. Not even wearing Bessies. Well, I'm saying I need some.
You heard the man in the video.
Get that man a pair of vests.
And easy star frame for the guys.
Easiest one. Everyone wants it.
And with more light comes more mosquitoes.
All right, we've got another forehand friendly hole. 360?
I feel like it's longer than that, too.
Yeah. Sac going, I believe Onyx. But yeah, if you have the forehand dialed, it's a pretty stock hyzer. That's got to hold. That's got to hold.
Get under.
Missed the branches.
All right.
Skip straight. All right, everything went right there. He's going to have about circle's edge. Get a little look at Ty Love. Ty's had a very solid start to the season.
Nice shot, Ty.
Yeah,
Wow.
and he does that nicely.
Yeah.
Mason to get to 28.
Staying on pace.
It's really all you can do.
Yeah.
Keep scoring, and, you know, the rest of the guys are going to do what they're going to do. Zach. To stay.
He's high.
It's high. Tough putt. Looked like he straddled out a decent bit.
Currently 29. After taking that par.
I'm going to be going Falcor forehand. Hit it flat out to the left. And I just didn't really...
Is that a little early?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just didn't really hit it well enough. Just kind of came out early on hyzer. But it's really not that far. It's about 35 to 40 feet.
Yeah. You have a clean, unobstructed look. That's not going to come back to the right. It's
No, backhand ill-advised here.
Yeah. Hey, it's the only thing I throw here.
Although Colten with a meteor
Okay.
is basically, you know, a good forehand.
Yeah.
Even then,
That came
Yeah.
out a little bit. That's a
probably
I can't-
similar distance, 35.
Yep. I think that distance is like off by at least like 20 or 30 feet. Oh, he doesn't like it.
Yeah.
Staying out way left and a little long.
Evan and myself, being very solid forehand players, we're both disappointed with those drives.
I thought you were going to say you were both disappointed with his drive, but okay. Yeah, yours not terrible. You have a clean look. His looks like it may be more obstructed, or he's going to end up having to straddle.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I thought I made that one.
yeah.
Just haven't. I was connecting from C2 in round one.
Yeah.
Round two, just a little bit off.
Just a little too.
Evan, every putt like this just feels huge. Oh, that is so good with the right side of the basket blocked off.
Yeah, to hit that many chains, it's a little low and didn't stay in.
And now, with us both missing that hole, Zach and Mason are just that much more in it.
Yeah.
Like it's anyone's ball game.
Ooh.
Colten in for birdie. That'll bring him to 27. I'd say he's in it.
Yeah. I mean,
Sneakily.
he's tied up with Evan as far as the round goes. Both of them are 10 under.
Yeah. Kind of happened quickly.
It did. We were talking about a podium finish for him now. Now he's back into contention.
Yep. Especially, you'll see hole 26, big separator hole.
Another chase card check in here. Par 3, 315 feet. Probably play slightly more than that uphill.
Yeah, mid-range for everyone. Just throwing smooth on hyzer.
That went a little straight. I would have expected a little bit more finish on the disc there. Ty, Love.
I'm going a different line. Just mean flex into the ground. I actually really like the lefty shape here. You can throw it through the middle of the gap on a little bit of turn. I think that uphill just stabled that out a little bit. That's his dead straight buzz.
Yeah.
And it kind of just came out of it. It's easy to get the nose up on a shot like that. So I noticed a lot of the righty shots, they throw it high, a little bit nose up, and end up 30 feet left.
Yep.
And a similar miss from Zach.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
It was a sick putt.
There's a reason why we saw that drive.
Yep.
Nice bird.
A great circle 2 birdie. 7 down for the round. That's a solid round.
Oh, another
I
one.
love good
Okay.
putt.
I don't think we've seen anyone inside the circle yet.
All right. Big putt here to get 30 under.
Oh, off the top of the band again.
It's 2 in a row off the band.
Yeah.
Mason to finally catch Zach. And it's
Nice
pretty much
bird.
hearted.
Yeah.
Wow, we've got a tight race. Back to the lead card action. Colten, let's see if we can finally get one close.
This is looking good. Is it going to be over the hill?
I'm gonna guess
It
that's a
is.
zone, and that looked perfect. Maybe going M3, just try to copy Colton's line, basically.
This is going to have a little bit more finish off to the left.
That's kind of the miss I was talking about.
Yeah, a little
Just,
nose up. and
just a little nose up, a little floaty.
But the whole kind of, it makes you want to do that because you have to throw up the hill. I mean, it's not a steep hill, but it is still a grade that you need to throw it up. You can't throw it flat.
For sure. Which line does he take?
I don't know. He's not taking the
think
intended gap, that's for
left,
sure.
Left side hyzer? That's right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's bringing in a lot of danger early, but
does.
if you execute it like that, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. If you execute it like that and get the proper ground play, because if he would have tombstone right there, it would have been
Yeah.
circle 2 look for sure.
He knows his angles well, though. It didn't come in on too much hyzer to where it kind of dig in. Ian, good putt. Ian turning around after kind of a slow stretch.
Yeah, we're looking at him. He's 5 under right now, and we can see 4 of those birdies right there.
And this is about circle's edge. We had a lot of discussions about which putts were inside or outside circle. I like to go to that step putt whenever I can.
But you were inside the circle.
I was inside the circle there, but
Didn't matter.
Didn't matter. And, you know, that's a fist bumper.
Mm-hmm.
Evan went a little long. Beautiful putt.
He has to stay on pace.
Colten, best drive of the group by far. And that's a star frame. And we've got 3 holes left. 4 guys within a stroke.
Having to check in with the chase card again because they're just right there. 29 under, 1 stroke behind.
Mason coming off 4 in a row. This hole is a technical par 3. Mason's going to go the most technical route. Backhand up the middle, clips a branch, but keeps going. Probably going to be in circle 2.
Yeah, he set too high. So you know he lost a little bit of distance there with that branch hit.
This is the preferred play if you have it, in my opinion.
Either the forehand or the left to backhand. It just goes out over the road. OB skips back in.
That looks perfect. Zach threw his onyx there, and I imagine that's going to be pretty close. Yeah, Mason in circle 2 like I thought. It's probably 48 feet.
At least. Or 10 feet. I don't know.
Wow.
One or the other. It's just so good.
And it just falls in there.
Yeah. Like if that basket didn't have chains on, it would still be in there.
Exactly. Yeah, that's huge at this point in the round.
Yes.
Zach has to have it.
Another miss high. 3 in a row now that we just watched.
Man, what a tournament this could be if Zach had, made those 3 putts.
Yeah.
Colten, oh no. Kicking
He's going
towards the OB.
road. But I think he stays in. It opens up over there.
360 feet, this is kind of a weird distance for me. Kind of between like fairway and driver. And this one flipped up a little bit more than I wanted. And it's going to be, once again, circle's edge, left side.
A little deep.
Might have a discussion whether it's in or out. Ian taking the Mason Ford line, does it to perfection. That was beautiful.
Whoa, he takes it really close to that tree.
Yeah.
Some great ground play, but goes over toward the basket. I think he's going to be, just a little bit short?
Yeah, he didn't really push it enough. That's why I was kind of inside to those trees. Colten, if he wants a chance, he's got to make this.
Oh. Well, he wanted the chance, but he did not make that.
Yeah.
There's not enough holes left.
Evan with his deadly C2 putt.
Ooh,
Oh,
right
so
off the front of the
close.
page.
Keeping cool, calm, and collected.
Mm-hmm.
And this is for the outright lead with 2 to go.
Nice putt. Wait, so they ruled you inside of the circle?
They did.
That's at
I
least
don't know
14
if I
steps away.
I don't know if I agreed with that decision.
It didn't matter. It did matter.
Yeah, I'll say this. We had a lot of close calls throughout the day, and it was like mutually agreed that the circle was playing real far. I don't know how that happened, but the circle felt like 40 feet today. But there were no markers on the ground, and you just have a lot of putts from that distance.
Sometimes at 8 tiers, you don't have that extra.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Two holes left. This is another one that we thought was going to be a par 4, and it ended up being a par 3 on the scorecard.
Oh.
2 plays. You either lay up or you go for it. Mason, this is a layup.
Oh. Did he get kicked to the right?
Yes, but I don't think that's a bad thing.
No,
The
not
OB
necessarily.
is left.
Yeah, true. Well, there's OB right, but you got to go far right.
Yeah. So I think Mason's going to have a pretty easy up and down for the par.
Yeah.
Zach, I'm curious how aggressive he gets here.
Oh.
Inside.
Yeah, gets kicked to the left. He should still be able to save par from there, but he's not going to definitely gain that stroke that he wants
Right.
back.
But he's going to need this one, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
A little short.
Yeah, it's going to leave him a lengthy putt. We've seen him hitting top of the cages the last 3 holes.
Yeah, if this were me, this is such a nervy shot. Weird distance, but Mason's so smooth from here.
Under the basket.
Yeah, that's
Perfect.
perfect.
Yep.
Zach, see if he can redeem himself.
Oh,
And the putter just kind of left him.
it did. So Mason is going to tap in for his par.
Getting into 30 under. So on this shot, I'm throwing a forehand basically as hard as I can, thinking maybe I can get a long jump putt.
Okay.
Gets to the ground, and I know I'm about 150 feet from the basket.
Did that kick over to the right as well?
It did. But this hole, it's a bit of a tweener. I'd probably call it a par 4, but it's pretty easy to get your 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like even from over there,
Yeah.
he's going to have a very solid chance
That
of 3.
stump is actually another pin position. Actually a par 3 pin position. So it's like it's open over there, partially because it is. Oh, I was just waiting for it to hit that tree. Like it was locked in.
Yeah. That tree, or if I had missed it, he probably would have gone out on the road, but probably would have skipped back in.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's a
That's a
beautiful
nice
shot.
shot.
Yeah, that was great. Evan just needs to get up and down from about 170. Does so
Yeah,
nicely.
that'll work.
So at this point, Chase Card is finished.
Yes.
I'm at 31 under par, and Mason Ford is in the clubhouse at 31. So that's the situation at this point.
And is this your birdie putt?
This is a long birdie putt. Decided to just lay it up.
Yeah.
Just too far to really.
Give it a good bid. There's too many consequences. By a bad bounce, you can go OB left, end up behind the tree. I'm not really concerned at Evan at this point about outscoring you on this hole. So
Yeah, and with myself being at 31, Evan being at 30, and Mason being in the clubhouse at 31, if I birdie 18, barring an Evan ace, I win the tournament.
yeah. We still have to do the Chase Card check-in. Mason, y'all are playing a slightly modified hole here because that basket is not the one that you're playing towards. You're playing to one that's a little further left that you can't see.
Yeah, hole 27 is a pretty difficult birdie on this par 3. 425 feet down to the left. Most players are going to be going with just a righty backhand hyzer, but it's just very specific.
Yes. Very specific, and you need ground play Or you can go roller. You can go lefty roller, obviously. Lefty backhand roller is not.
There's OB long, which worries me
OB
about that
long.
shot, but I think he played it really well. It looked perfect.
Is OB long to the left?
Yep.
Get on it.
Oh. It's a great bid.
close. Yeah.
It's okay, Ty Love. That was a great bid.
What can you do, man? It's heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking, but we live to fight another day.
Oh, he
Sad.
did nearly. He challenged OB on the left. Not long.
Yeah, I'm curious if this ended up going OB or not.
I don't think he did.
Wow, birdie from the lefty roller. Good birdie. I know Zach's disappointed. He wants to win this tournament.
So is he thinking about those 3 putts the same as me? Nice birdie there
Mason.
by Mason.
Yeah, like I alluded to, it's the 31 under par.
Good stuff, Mason. Thank you. Hold on.
And really, clutch finish to the round to put himself in contention.
Thank you. Hey.
Y'all are several holes behind at this point. Video's not in chronological order. So now they have the opportunity to sit and wait.
Yeah, we've got them spectating, and as soon as I checked scores, I understood why. So yeah, I'm just thinking, throw this D2, throw it on Heiser, and commit to it. And that just never had the juice to get there.
It didn't. Even if it would have didn't hit whatever it hit, I don't know if there was a telephone pole or a tree, but it was not going to skip to the basket.
Ian. Oh,
Wow.
I mean, that line is tough to find, but he did it perfectly.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see what Evan does as a forehand player on this one.
Well, we know he has a 425-foot backhand.
Oh, he absolutely
yeah.
has it. It's
That right
just,
there was a
does
great
he
shot by
trust
Colten.
it to win an A tier, you know? Like, that's a big difference. And this was a play I saw in practice, and honestly, if Evan only cares about the birdie, he's playing for the win. This brings on so much danger, but I think it's the easier birdie play.
It goes OB so early, and there's like the road. You have to. Okay, I've never seen anyone take this route.
He's
for
only
anything.
doing this because he just needs to birdie. Like, par is not going to be good enough.
Oh, he skips off the road. He almost comes completely back in bounds by the basket, but he gets caught up by a tree. He's going to live with a circle 2 putt, which he's made plenty of.
Yeah, that was a great shot.
Left those cables there. Oh, so that's the pole that you hit.
Yep. I've got about 140 feet low ceiling. Unfortunately, cannot run this putt.
Yeah. Just want to lay it up close enough to have a no.
It's a little farther than I'd like. 15 feet feels like 1,500 feet right about now.
Yeah.
Mason and Val. It's getting real. Evan, to push a playoff with at least Mason and myself if I can make mine, and he does it.
Wow.
That is so clutch. To be able to pull off that line off the tee and then make your circle's edge putt,
Yes.
I mean, that's incredibly impressive from Evan.
Ian with a respectable 7 down on the last round. Puts
Yeah.
it in for a birdie.
Yeah, fought the entire round and finished strong.
I need to look at the rest of his scorecard because he's 7 down and 6 of those birdies right there on the last night.
Yeah, he was just kind of going birdie, bogey.
Oh, and he did get a lot of unlucky.
Yeah, he got unfortunate in some spots. And I'm going to be honest, I was very nervous for this 15-footer.
Yes.
And that's to be in the playoff Big exhale. We're going to have a three-way playoff.
We were talking about Colten, and look at him. He's right there. He's 12 down for the round.
Oh, yeah.
Like, there's a question mark about him. What could have been had some of those things went his way.
For sure. I mean, really, for all of us, we played great, but there were stretches where we were a little bit off and just dropping strokes. All right, we're on to hole 1 of the course we played today.
Yes.
360-foot backhand hyzer.
Hole 1 on Falcon. The sun is going down. There is no loop. You just continue playing for the playoff.
25 feet. Going to be blocked by that tree to some extent. Here, I'm looking to adjust from my shot earlier, push it a little bit farther.
I don't think you went higher this time and kind of ended up in the same position.
Yeah, just off on that tee shot a little bit.
Yeah.
That's going to be a long birdie putt. Evan, if he can park this, that puts a lot of pressure on our putts.
And those are Nike boots. Like, from a distance, I come up like, why do you have on Timberlands? But they're like Nike outdoor shoes. No, he doesn't like it.
Curious why he doesn't like this.
Don't want to be short, and he's not.
That's
I don't know.
pretty good.
Yeah, I think he thought he missed the gap.
Maybe.
And he didn't push it far enough to get to the gap, but looks like he did. You're up first to deliver. Wow. Around the tree. Hits center top and falls into the basket.
Yeah, this is probably one of the clutchest putts I've made in my career.
Yeah.
I mean, Evan and Mason are both close. I know I have to have that one.
Yeah.
From circle's edge.
Just tosses it in.
Beautiful.
I bet you can play cornhole very well too. After that throw, I think he can be a professional cornholer.
And this is just some high level golf. Birdieing, playoff holes when it matters most.
Yeah.
Mason a little bit obstructed, but
Yeah.
closest to the pin.
Oh, wow.
I hate to say it, I think it was a little bit right. Could have stayed,
Yeah.
but
Yep.
if I had to categorize that, I'd say that's a missed putt.
Yeah.
So unfortunate. Mason made such a good push in the second round and threw 2 very solid shots there. That's tough to see.
All right, now on the hole 2.
About as nervy as you can make a 200-foot shot feel. Playing off for the 8th here. And
Yep.
Evan looks like no nerves on that shot.
Under the basket.
But you see that full run-up on that 200-foot shot, that full follow-through. He makes it work. I'm going to take the standstill approach.
Sure,
And there we go.
A3 on the pole?
A5.
A5.
Yeah. And we're going to continue to hole 3 just like that. Rotating in the order, so I will be going before Evan on hole 3.
Tough crowd.
Not much of a crowd at this point.
There's a little bit of a crowd.
Late in the day, we got Danny Beauchamp. All right, hole 3 is that late turnover backhand. I'm going to M5.
That looks great.
This one I pushed a little straighter this time, and
It gets through everything and then walks over to the basket. How do you get a disc to just walk over to the basket after you miss your line? Just slightly.
Slightly, yeah. I mean, you can't really see where my disc lands from the tee, so I'm thinking at this point I'm 20 or 25 feet short.
Yeah.
Evan, a little inside. And he's going to have about 100 feet.
And he hits something like midway down the fairway and kicks over to the left. So he still has it made up some ground for him, basically. If he would have hit and stopped or went straight left, he wouldn't have had this opportunity. But here we are.
Go with the forehand.
He knows he has to throw it in because you're right there.
Oh. That's such a good bid.
It is. Like, just to hit the basket on a forehand from that far away and just dead at it.
Georgia State champion, Harper Thompson.
Winning in a playoff. 3-hole playoff.
Man, that was a long day of disc golf. 3 holes in the morning to finish round 1, 27-hole round in a 3-hole playoff, 33 holes, mostly in the rain. Yeah, it was an honor to take this one down.
The champion, Harper Thompson.
Everyone's already out of there at this point.
Yeah.
Pretty late in the day.
Yeah, sounds great. Great play. Thank you.
Congratulations on the win.
Thanks, yeah. Appreciate the tournament staff, and this was a very fun event.
So we will take a look at the leaderboard, see where everyone else fell. We just saw that Harper Thompson take it down up top. He was tied with Mason Ford and Evan Walker. Colten Montgomery came in 4th time with Zach Alderhouse. A lot of other honorable mentions there in the top 10. I said this was a great event. It was a long day for us as well. We did MPO and FPO, so you'll see the FPO round coming out shortly after this.
Yeah, that's a lot of golf.
A lot of golf in one day. Make sure you follow us on our socials. Make sure you stay up to date what's going on with us as well as with Harper Thompson.
Yeah, check me out on Instagram, Harper B. Thompson, and make sure to pick up a Signature Series PA3 from Prodigy.
There you go. And if you watched the video, thank you for watching. Also, if you're an ace runner, thank you for supporting our coverage. You can also consider being an ace runner if you're not, for as little as $3 a month. But until next time, let's run it.